Hey everybody, and welcome back to Rathlin Island. It is early autumn. We're over here on the mainland. I just finished selling a load of milk to the wholesale distributor, and we need to go over to the store and talk to them about seeing if we can't maybe um, either hire a contractor to come and check out our potatoes. Not really check them out, but come to dig up our potatoes, and or see what we could work out as far as borrowing the a potato harvester. We're also going to need to buy a trailer. We have not had to get a trailer since we've been here on the island, but our wheat will be coming due any day now. So, and we're going to need to cart our potatoes over to the BGA from the field. So, I'm going to go ahead and pull on in here and go in and talk to the sales representative and see if maybe we can't get something figured out. Excuse me, miss. Oh yes, I'd like to talk to somebody about contracting out some potato harvesting and maybe also buying a trailer. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'll give him a call then, since he's not in. All right. Well, she was not overly helpful at all. Seems like the help you get these days are less and less help and more of a just a pain. At any rate, she suggested that we give a call to the shop, maybe around noon, to see if the manager was in, with respect to ordering some stuff up. Guess that's what we'll do. We'll head back to the farm, and I think we are needing to fertilize our grass fields. We did manage to get the grass mowed and baled yesterday. In fact, we brought in a whole lot of bales. We did have to deal with the hailstorm, which I'm sure it affected our yield. But even with our yield reduced, we brought in a whole bunch of hay bales. In fact, I'll show you guys what we got as we get back to the mainland, or to the island. Drop off our milk tanker. Basically, we got so many bales that we needed to put in a second storage building, and we came pretty darn close to filling that one up with hay bales. So I have a feeling that we are probably sitting good with hay. We're not going to need hay for quite a long time. Any grass we get off of our last cut this year will probably go straight to the silage bales. Because we're not going to need, I don't think we'll need silage down at the BGA, because we're going to have the potatoes to offset that. But we will need some more silage bales, I believe. Might as well just go ahead and make some up. We're also running very low on straw bales, so hopefully our wheat will come ready very soon, because we are running low on straw. Got maybe 3 straw bales left in our storehouse. We're also down to 10 hay bales that we brought over from Rathlin. These hay bales lasted a lot longer than I thought they would, but we are just about done with those hay bales. All right. Look at that. Lined up on it. back on up into here. All right. We might clean our tractors at some point, huh? We washed them at one point, but boy, that didn't last long, did it? Let's go over here to the BGA while we're at it. I see it's almost 9 o'clock. Probably need to top that up with silage. See how our silage usage is coming along? Alright. 14,000. We definitely need to put some silage in there. And here we got 262,000 liters of silage here. This pit. Go ahead and see if we can't put some silage in here. See where we're going? Not really. There we are. All right. Need about 15,000 liters. Probably just over 3 bucket loads. Can we see the readout going up? Oh yeah. All right. I'm thinking about putting the potatoes just in that bunker that's there off to the side, just beside us. Might as well. I think it'll be just fine there. There we go. And one more load. Alrighty. It's almost full. We'll just go ahead and leave that how it is. And see about backing this here out of the way. Store it right here for now. And let's see. Got 645 kilowatts being generated. All right. Like I said, I think we're going to put our potatoes and just pile them up right here. Hopefully they'll go in there. If not, we may have to find some alternate plans. Take this back to the cow farm. I'll show you guys what we had to do as far as our bale storage. Look at our forecast. Got rain in the forecast for tomorrow. So if we can, we want to get our potatoes up and out of the ground today. Simply because tomorrow it's going to be awful muddy. And if we go and try to do that tomorrow during the rain. All right. Let's see. Let's go show you the. Let's go look at these bales here real quick. See, we put in a second storage building. Our first storage building here. So you have 124 round hay bales in there. And we've got ourselves 114 round bales in here. So we got room for 10 more hay bales in here. So we just about filled up 2 big buildings with our hay bales off of all our grass fields. So I think we're going to be good. We got 234 hay bales. That ought to be enough. So guys, we got a call from the manager, and apparently they've got access to a ROPA potato harvester. I think it's the Keelan, something like that. And they had one just down the way at a warehouse. So we sent one of our helpers across the way. And looking over at the sound right now, it looks like they're on their way. They're on their way back right now. It's like there's the ferry, and if I'm not mistaken, ROPA's big yellow. There's something big and there's something awful yellow there on the back. So looks like they're on their way back across as we are spraying here. So I can only imagine that we'll be able to meet them down there here in just a little bit at the dock. See if we can't finish this field off real fast and meet them down there. I think we've got a trailer that we need to go over and pick up also. See if maybe we can't get them started on the potato field while we go over and get working on getting that trailer. Oh, they are. Looks like they're making their way across pretty well. All right, let's go. See if we can't meet them at the harbor. Make sure we got everything here. Yep, looks like we pretty much got everything. Hold that up. this road is rough. Oh my goodness. Take it easy. Alright. Oh my goodness. Might as well go down and fill this up with liquid fertilizer, because when we are going to get back to fertilizing our grass fields, we're going to need it. Looks like we're down to just our auxiliary tank. Let's see here. Let's look over there and see if we can't see the ferry. Is it? Yep, it's docked. And go. We're gonna have to go over there and figure out where it went. Saw it. We definitely saw it coming across the sound. Now the ferries, maybe they already unloaded it. I don't know. We'll have to go check. I know the ferrymen don't like to leave the ferry loaded once they get into dock. There we are. Oh yeah. See it over there. All right, let's go. Let's go see if we can figure out what's going on. Like I said, we need to drop these tanks off and run across the sound ourselves and see if we can't pick up that trailer that's over there. It's over there. No, it's being screened by that building if it is. Oh, there's something. There it is. Yeah, they unloaded it and they're just parked there off to the side. Okay. There it is. Driver must be settling up with the ferrymaster. She is a bright yellow compared to our dirty old tractors. That's for sure. Look at this thing. Thing looks awful complex. I bet you the maintenance on this thing is a fortune. Alright, well let's go ahead and take our fertilizer tanks back up to the farm and come on down here and see if we can't get across the sound and get our trailer so we can start getting our potatoes in. I want to hit our new I want to hit our ROPA. All right. So I think I had heard from our helper that they had cleared up with the ferry master, and we're heading on over to Field 5 to get started. So this will see them as we go by here. In fact, we'll probably need to Tell him to hold up until we can get back, because it's going to be a while for us to get across the ferry and back. But I guess they were all excited, wanting to get started on the wanting to get started with the new equipment. Let's see here, we should see them any moment now here in field 5. Oh, there it is. Check that out. Thing is a beast. All right, let's leave this guy down and tell him to hold up until we can get over here. All right, well, we are on our way back with our trailer. An AgriLiner, standard in-game AgriLiner trailer. Changed up the colors a little bit. And went ahead and called on our hired helper. Told him to hurry back from lunch because we were on our way back. Looks like he is got himself back in the tractor and working. So should have a load here not too terrible long once we hit dock. Here. I have to say that whenever I call Rathlin done, which I'm not calling it done anytime soon, but when I am ready to call her done, I don't think I really want to be driving a ferry anymore. We're not even done the first year, and I've already put 6 hours on this darn thing. 6 hours driving between the island and the mainland. I don't leave it running, so that is an awful lot of trips. Sure, going back and forth, back and forth. Right. I don't really know how much that thing holds. How many times we can fill this trailer up. Harvester potatoes. Looks like we're already at 83%. There he is, making his second round. Got him configured to do 5 headlands before he starts doing some up and downs. Figured that would help clear some space. And I know I mentioned this earlier in a video last week about these areas here where the entrance to the field's notched out. I tell you, it was very convenient having that notch out because it almost couldn't get in here without doing some serious damage to the crop. But thanks to that notch out, we were able to basically get everything, get the harvester in there and turned around and only nip just a little bit of the crop. Let's see here. Hoping the unload is over here. Yep, good. Little low. Up. Might as well go, okay. Well, we'll just have to pretend that we don't clip through that. And let's just ride along with this guy. I need to see all those lines. Oh, I guess we should move our trailer out of the way next time we do that. There we are. Alright, let's ride along with this guy and check this thing out. Looks like we got hung up on that tractor. We got knocked over into a different course, or different waypoint. Let's get it back over here. Well, I'll be back once I get this guy straightened out. Alright, we got him figured out now, so everything is good to go. Let's just zoom in here and check this thing out as best we can. Got the pickup here. We're picking up, looks like we're picking up 3 rows. What's cool about this is it detops at the same time. How hard to see that in there. Need some type of free camera. I don't know how they there's like a free camera mod that gives you much better visibility. Lots of conveyor belts to drop dirt, sift dirt off. Man, this is... Oh, you can see the potato snake around there. Then they get deposited there in this front hopper. Now, the tractor here looks fairly undersized. But according to the store, this thing only needed 150 horsepower. And the T7 there has got 215, I think. Let's check. Yeah, according to this, we only need 150 horsepower. And our T7 has 212. So we've got 72 horsepower to the good. Or I guess 62 horsepower to the good. Going pretty good on the semi-flat here. Not sure how well we're going to do on the other field. It's got a bit more of a incline to it. Alright, well, when we come around here, I'm going to go ahead and hop out and get in our tractor. So we can come around here and unload it. keep it running. Want to keep him running as best as possible. I guess he's detected a trailer nearby. Such a narrow working width, we don't want to knock him too much because then he'll be off his track again. Alright. Let's go ahead and see where we can dump these down at the BGA. Now this tractor, it's struggling pretty good with this trailer full of potatoes. Get moving up this hill. There we go. All right. So this trailer was rated for a lot larger capacity than 18,200. It's look at that. That's MR messing with stuff again. This trailer's rated for, well, 19,000. 19,000. I was thinking about that one, which was 32. So we're only 800 liters off the store capacity. It'll be interesting to see what we get when we load this with wheat. If we get 18.2 or if we get something else. The only thing I'm worried about down here at the BGA is that it won't let me, that it might not let me tip anywhere into that bunker. That's where I want to store these for now. Might not let me tip in here. Trying to try. Yep, it won't let me tip into there because it's a bunker. Well, where should I pile up these potatoes at then? Huh. You see, I guess I'll just pile them over here for now. Put them in this corner. So that's just where we're going to stick them for now. Let's head on back and get ourselves another load. So I'm going to try to keep track of how many loads we've got there. Yeah, I could put in a root crop storage building, but the way that building works is there's an in and an out, you know, on the front and the back. And I was just going to leave the cloths down there, the telehandler down there. And I guess I've got the filled trigger bucket. I guess I could probably go underneath that, underneath it and fill from it, but we'll see how much we get. U-turn here. I'll wait until he makes his turn. Come up, long. What we need to do is we need to watch when this guy starts to lower that thing. We need to pull out. Park it right here. We'll be in a position to get out of the way. Oh, get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. Here. So guys, this is going to be pretty much what we're going to be doing. I'm going to cut here, and when we come back, I'll tell you how much we pulled off this field. So guys, it was 6 full loads, 6 full trailer loads of potatoes out of this little field. And then whatever we've got here as the last little bit. Not a bad little haul for a field that is... Gosh, let's see how big is this field. Field 4. 1.42 hectares. And it's 6 loads at 18,200 liters apiece, and then 5,700 liters left over. We're going to go ahead and take this down to the BGA and just pile it up there in the corner, and then we're going to go back to the house. And well, tomorrow we're going to be back on potato harvesting over on field 5, and then the next day we're going to be, well, I guess the next day will still be early autumn. We'll be doing some fertilizing. And I'll probably be back with you in the middle of autumn. You may look and notice that our bank account is a little bit lighter than it was just a few moments ago, when it was earlier in the day. That's because we've gone ahead and bought our harvester and our header and header trailer for the wheat. So we have everything we need now to bring in our harvest and bale up our straw for the cows. Then pretty much set, good to go. Use the potatoes and the silage down here at the BGA, and got more than enough hay bales for our sheep and our sheep and our cows. We'll have more than enough straw here in a little bit. So until next time, guys, happy farming.